What is up, YouTube? I'm Z. This channel shows you the world through my lens. Okay, there's a couple things. We're going to change a little bit of how we're doing things. I was trying to do as many videos as I could just to kind of make a dent in the list that's coming in, but also for you guys because you've been showing me incredible support. That being said, I work full-time. My wife is taking a break from work since we had our son. So we've moved from a dual income household to a single income household. So there's a lot of pressure on me on that side. And you know what? Let me just summarize it this way. My wife and I have a saying. There's things that you have to do in order to do the things that you love to do. And I love doing this. I love music. I have a great passion for it. And I love that you guys are taking me on this journey to discover more of this artist. But I have to do those other things. I have to support my family. I have to take care of my son. I have to make sure I maintain my relationship with my wife. And she's incredible. She's been so supportive of me doing this. That being said, I can't keep up the pace at which I've been going, at least not during the week. So here's the plan moving forward. The two contents that I'm getting the most requests are Nicki Minaj. You guys have been awesome, requesting everything you're requesting. And then, of course, Youngboy is the other artist that I mentioned that have been blowing up my channel. So moving forward during the week, because I have such a busy day, we're going to try to do one Nicki and one Youngboy video every day. Okay, that's moving forward. I've been doing a lot more than that, but I just can't keep up at that pace. So we're going to do that. And it also just gives me a chance to hit some of the other artists that have been requests. I don't want to request it on my page. I don't want to neglect everybody. Okay, so moving forward, one Nicki, one Youngboy video every day. And then on the weekends when I'm off work, my wife has agreed that during the morning I can kind of just treat this like work and be in here. So on Saturday and Sunday I'll have a chance. I don't go into work. This will be my work. I'll do it for the first half of the day. I'll just record as many videos as I can and then try and release more content and put a dent in that list. Okay, so hopefully you guys are cool with that. I'm going to do my best to keep it going. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all the support and the comments and just you guys, I don't know. I've said enough. Let's go. I don't have much time. I just put my son down for a nap. I have my food here. I'm going to let it cool down while I do this. And then we'll eat. Here we go. Let's make sure we like. All things go. Okay. Just making sure it's in the right place. This was highly requested. Lots of people asked me to do this, so.
Yo, I had to reinvent. I put the V in vent. I put the heat in vents. Man, I've been competing since. I look beyond what people saying and I see intent. Then I just sit back and decipher what they really meant.
Because she took a second to breathe there. I'm just gonna pull up the lyrics, that way I don't miss anything. So I'm just gonna have them in front of me on my phone here. Put the phone down right there. All right. I like that decipher line. That was dope.
Vent. I put the V in vent. I put the heat in vents. Man, I've been competing since. I look beyond what people saying and I see intent. Then I just sit back and decipher what they really meant.
That's deep.
Cherish these nights. Cherish these people. Life is a movie, but there'll never be a sequel. And I'm good with that. As long as I'm peaceful. As long as 7 years from now I'm taking my daughter to preschool. Cherish these days. Man, do they go quick. Just yesterday, I swear it was 06. 10 years ago, that's when you proposed. I look down, yes, I suppose.
Couple questions. Does she have a daughter? I don't know much about her personal life. Because she mentioned I'm taking my daughter to preschool. Or was that kind of like fantasizing about having a family and settling down? Also, I'm curious like what her religious beliefs are, because she said life is a movie, but there isn't a sequel, or there'll never be a sequel. That stood out to me. There's a lot of dope wordplay there. Like playing with the V and the vents that she did at the beginning, the decipher. I see people's intent, not their words, which is super deep. People could be saying all the right things, but figuring out why they're saying what they're saying, like, is there an ulterior motive behind the things that they're saying to you? Super deep. I love this concept right now. And that end kind of was like, that's when you propose. I look down. Yes, I suppose. This happens a lot, like people staying in relationships because they feel obligated to. So that's a very relatable situation. Lots of people are going to feel that.
Yes, I suppose. I feel 1 minute, yeah, we got it, then it's gone. While we keep waiting for a moment till it falls. So can't nobody ever tell me that I'm wrong. Cause I'ma ride out with you, still the night is young. We keep going, we go, we go, we go. We wake back up and do it all again. We know. Said fuck the world, we ride until the end. When all is said and done, look what we've become. I just want you to know that I did it for you.
Again, I feel a little pause, so I just wanted to kind of cut in real quick. Was that a callback to like her own song? I just recently did a reaction to the Night is Still Young, but I also felt like that first 3 lines or 4 lines in that section, I feel like I've heard that flow or that style before. So I wasn't sure if that's also a callback to maybe something else that she did. That just sounded really, really, really familiar, but I'm not sure where from. Yeah, we keep going, we go, wake back up and do it again. Yeah, I mean, that's basically life, right? It's wake up, do the same stuff. Anyways, this is not a philosophy session. Let's keep going.
I lost my little cousin to a senseless act of violence. His sister said he wanted to stay with me, but I didn't invite him. Why didn't he ask? Or am I just bugging? Cause since I got fame, they don't act the same, even though they know that I love them. Family ties broken before me. Niggas trying to kill him, he ain't even call me. And that's the reflection of me. Yes, I get it was all me. I'll pop a pill and remember the look in his eyes the last day he saw me.
I would love to know some more information on that. Like, clearly she's kind of sharing or explaining something that's going on here. She said, I lost my little cousin, senseless act of violence. And then talking about, like, I guess some family issues here, or maybe some fallout that came from that. Saying, like, it was her fault. So I'm curious what the backstory is on that. But the part right there that people were trying to kill him, he didn't even call me. And that's a reflection of me. I get it. It was all me. And then I pop a pill and remember the look in his eyes. But the part before, it's like when people lose people, it can be, I said this in a Youngboy song, but it can jar you, like shake you to your core, right? And then we're looking for answers. And sometimes in that search for answers, we get angry. And when we get angry and we're searching for answers, we start blaming. And it's just a normal thing that happens. Like, unfortunately, we're not good at processing this because it's traumatic. And traumatic things are hard for us to work through, right? So, and that last part where she says, I pop a pill. Again, I've had issues with substance abuse, especially when, like, specifically when my friend was stabbed and killed, and he passed away when we were grade 11th grade, so almost done with high school. And so whenever I see artists talk about that and open up and be vulnerable about situations like that, I really respect it and I really relate to it.
I feel 1 minute, yeah, we got it, then it's gone. While we keep waiting for a moment till it falls.
This flow is what I'm talking about.
Nobody ever tell me that I'm this clear, I'm not difficult, I'm just about my business. I'm not into fake industry parties and fake agendas. Rock with people for how they make me feel, not what they give me. Even the ones that hurt me the most, I still show forgiveness. I love my mother more than life itself, and that's a fact. I'd give it all if somehow I could just rekindle that. She never understands why I'm so overprotective. The more I work, the more I feel like somehow they're neglected. I want Kaya to go to college just to say we did it. My child with Aaron would have been 16 any minute. So in some ways I feel like Kaya is the both of them. It's like he's Kaya's little angel looking over him. And I know Jelani will always love me and I'll always love him. And I'm just his little sister, not Nicki Minaj when I'm around him. G, we did it. Let's leave this imprint. Just finish writing. This is the pink print.
The way that ended just reminded me, I'm gonna let this go. I love it when the production brings that beat back like that. Beautiful. The way that ended just reminded me that in the comments, I think people mentioned this might have been the intro to the album. So far, I've heard 2 songs off the pink print. Again, I don't know much about Nicki Minaj content, but I'm going to go ahead and take a leap that this is my favorite Nicki Minaj album. We're early on. There's a lot of songs for me to discover. I have so many songs to get through, and maybe that'll change, but this is the content that I connect to. That last part, guys, I will say I'm a little lost. I didn't understand some of the references, like who she was talking about. And one part where she says, I want Kaya to go to college just to say we did it. My child with Aaron would have been 16 any minute. That part really caught my attention. I don't know the history or the story behind that, but did she maybe have a baby and she lost it or something? Like, if you guys know, please let me know in the comments. I would love to know some more. Amazing recommendation. This and I Lied so far are my favorite songs from her. It's not like the other stuff I've heard wasn't dope. Like, her ability to rap is incredible, but just again, the content that's connecting with me on a deeper level, the last 2 songs, this song and the previous song. Thank you guys. Awesome recommendation. Like I said, I promise I'm going to try to get one Nicki video out every single day until I get to the weekend. So that's during the weekdays. On the weekends, I'm going to try my best to do a lot more and get through that list. I appreciate all the support. You guys are awesome. Thank you for spending your time with me. I hope you have an awesome day, and I will see you next time.